What's up, everyone? Back in the game room with another episode of Game Hunting UK, and this week I've got a small stack. It was from quite some time ago now. I think this was October last year, and we're now in March 2025, soon to be April. I am Charlie from CP's Arcade. If you're returning, thank you. If this is your first time, I hope you enjoy. This isn't the biggest stack in the world, but it's a pickup that I've been sitting on with a bunch that are still down here, loads under the desk. I've got loads to go through over the next few weeks, over the last few months. And this stack is mainly Xbox, bar the one Switch game. So going straight into it with the Switch game. And it's a game I had in the collection. So the case I had is a game I had a few years ago. And for some uncertain or whatever it is circumstances, I lost the Switch and all of the games that I had. So I had the empty case, so I picked up the cartridge for The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I wanted the cartridge for when I was going on holiday back in September. So yeah, these are September, October pickups. So I was able to pick up the cartridge to go in this case that I already had. But we'll count that as a new pickup because I have got the game again. And I started playing this again whilst I was on the plane out to Turkey. So super happy to have that back in the collection after losing it a few years ago. And then next are all Xbox across different systems. So the first one is a game that I picked up on Facebook Marketplace for £2, and it was literally round the corner from my flat. So I got off the bus on the way home from work one stop early and picked this up for £2, and that is Just Cause 4, and that is the gold edition with the cardboard sleeve. So it is quite a nice sleeve, that's why I got it. I do think I've already got it, just not this variation, or I have at least been playing it on Game Pass anyway. So there is the gold edition of Just Cause 4 to go in the Xbox collection, which is still growing. You can see, I don't know if you can see where the camera is, but I've made some space on that shelf now to start filing some of these Xbox One and Xbox Series games away. The next game I paid, I think it was a tenner for. A game I've not seen much of. I saw someone post it on Instagram the other day, and now I can play it now that I've made the video, because I don't play the games until I've made the video, and that's why I've been sitting on this one for months. And that is Beast Quest. I've taken the bottom sticker off from CX. I just need to take the other one off. So I don't really see it that often. Looks like it's quite good fun on the back. So for a tenner, I picked that one up, and it looks like something that can keep me busy for the next few months. Definitely going to give that one a go. Maybe not today because it is Mother's Day, so I am going to see the mother. But Beast Quest there for Xbox One to go straight into the collection. Next, I've got a game that I picked up in Game, a Day 1 edition. The price tag on the case is $34.99 from Game. I can tell you I definitely didn't pay $34.99, so this must have been on sale for about $5 or something. And that is The Falconeer. Never heard of it at all, but I do see some of these weird games in game that I haven't seen anywhere else, so I picked that one up. So yeah, not too sure how much I paid. It wouldn't have been more than $5, I wouldn't think. But yeah, Day 1 edition of The Falconer, again to go into the Xbox collection. Next is another one from Game. This one has $22.99 as a label, but a sale price of £5. And that is Tiny Tina's Wonderland for the Xbox One. Shoot, loot, slash and cast a chaotic fantasy world. Party up to defeat evil. A chaotic great adventure full of whimsy, wonder and high-powered weaponry. So never seen this one before. Not really sure what it's all about. But there we go. Tiny Tina's Wonderland. And another one to go straight into the Xbox collection. So down to the last 4 games, and this is another one from Game. I can tell by the side sticker, and I must have got those 3 on a 3 for 2 deal that they often have on in Game, and that is Darksiders Genesis for Xbox One. Oh, So I haven't seen this case at least. I don't know what the other Darksiders game is. I don't think I've ever played Darksiders on Xbox One. I think I played Darksiders 2 on 360 maybe. But Darksiders Genesis there for Xbox One, going straight in with the other games into the collection. And the last of the Xbox One / Xbox Series X games is a game that I was very much looking forward to, which I did stop playing and haven't finished, so I do need to go back. And that is Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine 2, sorry. So Space Marine 2, I think there's news of a potential third installment over the last couple of weeks. But I picked up Space Marine, I think I got it on Amazon, ordered on the release, because I went into game and it was only on PS5, I couldn't find a copy. So I ordered it on Amazon back in September, I believe. So there we go, Space Marine 2. Just thinking about it, with Zelda and Space Marine, this is a bit of a mix-up between September and October. Because I've definitely got an October stack down here somewhere from Comic-Con. But these two, the last two games, I definitely know at October because they are horror games. So that whole Shocktober Spooky Fest. And they're two games that I have bought on eBay. And eBay's not an avenue where I'd really usually buy games. I like to find games out in the wild, you know, the charity shops, the boot sales, a bit of Facebook Marketplace. But because it was spooky season, I wanted to get these two games for October. So the first one that I ordered on eBay for the original Xbox is Cold Fear. And it's not one that I've actually ever played. So one to definitely get my teeth into once I wire the Halo Xbox back up. So yeah, there's Cold Fear for the original Xbox. Really happy to have this one go into that collection. And the last but not least, I think it's the German or Dutch variant, and it's looks Dutch. And again, an eBay purchase, and that is Silent Hill Downpour for the Xbox 360. So again, paid a bit up on this just because of, you know, the value of it and what it does go for on eBay. So again, happy to have this one in the collection with Cold Fear, both spooky games, so really happy to have those. And like I said, I don't really buy many games on eBay just because you would obviously pay a retail price or close to, and I much prefer going to find them all at the boot sale, charity shops and whatnot. So what I need to start doing now is, I've been out this morning, I'm down to about £18 I think in the game fund, so I need to start selling some of the doubles and stuff that I am sitting on. So maybe we'll do a side quest on getting some of that stuff, you know, up and go through some of it and get it out posted on Facebook and eBay to try and get some profits to spin into buying more stuff for this game room. So that's the end of this stack. Again, thank you for watching. If you haven't already, like, comment and subscribe. And I'll be back again with another stack from MCM Comic Con, Christmas, my birthday. There's a few down here that we've got to get through. A few more stacks to catch up over the coming weeks. So I hope to see you in the next one. Take care and peace out.